Okay, well, fantastic. Well, I'd like to welcome everybody to our second Fast Start training that we've had. This webinar is designed not for new people who are not in the program. This is for people who have already signed up and now want to learn, okay, what do I do now? And what I'm going to be doing today is hitting a couple different subjects, four main subjects. I'm going to try to keep the webinar within an hour or so, but the first one is I'm going to teach you about your two websites. When you become a member, as you know, you receive an iNetGlobal website and an Adpacs website, and it's really important that you understand how to use the features in there, because if you don't, that means you're not going to be able to duplicate yourself and show others. The second thing, we're going to go and hit the marketing plan, because obviously we're all in this business not for our health, but to make some money, and you have to get your hands around that. And I'm going to go through that by going through the marketing plan in some detail. It won't be full details because of time, but I'm going to go into it deeper than you do in the webinar. Third thing, I'm going to talk about the future of the company and where we're going with the search engine. The search engine, the content network, that just blows my mind, because, what we have now is incredible with iNet and Adpacs. But when we put the search engine in, where we're going to be in 3 to 6 months, wow, that's going to generate a lot of income sources and a lot more excitement to anybody you have in your sales force. They're going to be earning more money, therefore that's going to all roll up to you too. So, and then the fourth aspect, depending on as much time we have, is what are some techniques to grow the business? What do you do? Jim, I know you had a good start, but what are things that you do? That how do you talk to people about the business? What do you do once they're in? All that kind of stuff. So I'll try to touch a little bit on that. A lot of that's going to be for the more advanced training. So with that, what I'm going to do is say adios to my lovely picture here. I'm going to go into screen sharing. So you're going to see me go away. You're going to see me freeze. Okay, what you're looking at now is your website is, if you look up here, actually I just pulled up iNetGlobal, but everybody's website, and I'll go to my website now, is when you signed up, automatically two websites popped up. You have two URLs. Mine it's www.jiming.inetglobal.com. So, and when you set up, when you signed up under your sponsor, you automatically they take your first name and last name and put it up there. You can change that later to igotprofit.inetglobal.com, and I'll show you how that's done. But also a second website, which we'll get to in a little bit, is the Adpacs website. And, this one's not so important. It'll be your first name.adpacs.net. But I usually just go to adpacs.net when I need to sign in. But let's dive in here and talk about the website here really quick. I'm not going to go through the features and things like that. I am going to click on one thing a couple things that I like to talk to people about when I'm presenting the business. When I first started, I had these two websites, and I just kind of went and clicked around and told the story. And I know a lot of people aren't salespeople out there. With this, obviously, you need to talk a little bit, but hopefully with our recorded webinars, all you have to do is sponsor, just have them watch a webinar. But is this I am trained. If you're sitting down and you're going to have them watch, you're going to show them some of the features that we have, what I like to do is go and click on this little video right here. Okay, here it is. Not loaded yet, but this one. If you click on that, watch that for about 4 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes, have your prospect look at that. So that's all I'm going to say on that. The other thing that's important is obviously the company's webinars that they're doing. I'm sure most of you guys are familiar with them. It's listed, and when you're sending people, obviously send them to the iNetGlobal website. But with that, I'm going to go in. My job here is to show you the features of the back office on iNetGlobal. I'm going to go ahead and log in. the thing that a lot of, see this, my number is 11665. That number is the same for your Adpac login. So people get confused. If you're just brand new, your login number, that 5-digit number, is the same for both websites. But your password for both websites are different. Okay, this is your back office. This is one of two back offices that you have. You can read everything on the front page here. In fact, I have not gone through a lot of this stuff in this area. But what I wanted to show you is, see this up here where it says click to get started now? After somebody has signed up, I'm going to go ahead and click here. If you go here, this allows people to sign up for their Cash Card and their Zcash account. And see where it says Cash Card members, click here, and then right above it, it says set up account. Here's one little tidbit. When I sign somebody up, I do not have them sign up for the Cash Card that same day or that same session. I come back to it maybe a week or so later because when you sign up for this thing's a little confusing. You get a couple more logins and things like that. I'm going to show you that later. But it's just my opinion. Other people like to sign up people right away. I guess that's fine too. So this is where it says click to get here started. This is how you activate and order that MasterCard. That MasterCard is powerful. I just went to the Mall of America for lunch and I bought, I actually went to the ATM machine and took out $400 just so. It's a great ATM card and also a great credit card. Let's go to, so we've showed you that. Click here to get started. Let's go to My Tools. Okay. A couple things. One is obviously once you've signed up, you can go to Update Profile. And what this has, and this is where I can change. See where it says Web Display Name? I have Jimming, iNetGlobal. I could change that to I like Mountain Dew.iNetGlobal.com, whatever. So, and especially if you have a name that is tough to spell, I'm going to be changing mine too as soon as I think of a good name. You definitely don't want to use your name because you're talking to somebody and you're just, how do you spell that? Is that with a C or a K? Anyway, that's that. So that's fairly self-explanatory. So we're going to go back. And the next thing I want to touch on is, here's where you update your passwords right here. I won't go do that. Obviously, cancel membership, not such a good idea. The set up affiliate sites and stuff, we're going to save that for another training. This is where you can submit some links. I can't really say that so we get a little bit training. Let's go down here. This is where you can have some VIP banner and promotional material. This is really to populate your website with different ads. Let me just go to the iNetGlobal template here. Okay, here we go. Just gotta check to see if everything's working. We're doing good. Here's some different ads. I'll just go to the bottom here. Here's some different templates that you can put on your just for advertising, etc. So that's where some of that can be accessed. There's the Adpacs one too. I'm not going to touch on that. So that's what you're looking at there. Let's go to marketing. This is my favorite button. You'll see in a moment. First of all, if you're a new member, see this little red box? W9 form announcement, please read. Basically, what you want to do is print out the W9 right there. Click here to download. And fill it out, sign it, and mail it into this little address right down there. So 12 miles away from my office.